If you are looking to order turquoise, this wasn't available for me to see with my own eyes earlier. It's just been brought into the studio. It's even more beautiful than the pictures looked. This is Sonoran blue. This is Sonoran turquoise. It's an 18-inch. It has the extender. This is always a popular choice. It has never been the price you're about to see. So let's reveal it. For the final Tucson piece from Mr. J. King, our chief mine finder, we are $79.98 for real, genuine, authentic Sonoran blue turquoise. We are going to count backwards. They will go quickly. I'll immediately tell you, though, I do have these earrings available, which are $89 as well. And I have this pendant available. We put the pendant on the necklace so you could see what it could look like. The pendant is available at $109. So you can do the pendant, you can do the necklace by itself at $79.98, but whichever way you choose to do it, grab it. Jay, a fitting end to an amazing, awesome, awe-inspiring event. Tell us about Sonoran Turquoise.
Number one, this is one of the few and only times that you're ever going to see a beaded necklace in this turquoise rough. This material, I will just tell you right now, and this is one of those exceptions to the rule, but in this material, at that necklace, at the original price, not at this ridiculous, crazy, stupid price that you're doing here, okay? At the original price, I had more in the material. The turquoise rough material, before I even cut it into beads, cost more than what we were selling the finished beaded necklace for. And I know that sounds crazy, but it was the size of the material. It was the thickness of the material. And I even included, which cost me even more money, I took some of my big material and I cut those cylinder beads that you're seeing there. Right. Those contemporary cylinder beads that are rounded off. Yeah. It's because I just didn't want it to be just nugget beads. And so I wanted to include something. So I even lost more money doing that. But I needed something to go back to this pendant. This is all part of our gallery edition. So I needed something to go back to the pendant, and I needed something to go back to the set. This was a set. And this, you can see, we've showcased here again, the cabochons in the pendant, the cabochons in the earrings, the cabochons in the ring that we did for this, all hand selected, right? The material was all hand selected specifically just for that design and cut for that design. But the necklace, this is a crazy, crazy opportunity to make an amazing, amazing buy on a very rare and unique turquoise. This turquoise we had for a little over 3 years. A little over 3 years, I had a totally exclusive on this turquoise. Nobody even knew that it existed. They brought it to us first. We were really lucky. We said, look, you know, just keep bringing it to us, sort it out, bring it to us, and we'll guarantee you we'll buy. You know, we want an exclusive for the turquoise. Don't sell it to anybody else. So they did that. But, you know, after a 3-year period, they came to us and they said, look, you're only taking the high-grade material. You're not taking the low-grade material. You know, like we're swimming in low-grade material. We're swimming in medium-grade material. You've got to start taking it all. You cannot just take the high-grade material. So we said, look, okay, here's the deal. We don't want the mine run. We don't want the lower grades. We do not want them. So here's what we're willing to do. We'll give up our exclusives so you can sell them to whoever you want. And then I'll pay you more for the high-grade material, but we still want the high-grade material. And that was the arrangement we had for a long, long time. So we were fortunate to have this because we actually, I want you to think about the cost, the expense of what we did. We just bought this material and we didn't do anything with it. We didn't design. It went into the warehouse. It got sorted by size. It got sorted by color. It got sorted by grade. Went into the 5-gallon buckets. Went on pallets. They were marked. They were put in inventory. Went into the warehouse. We didn't use the material whatsoever. I still have a substantial amount of this material, and there are people that know I have it, and I guarantee you I've had some pretty crazy, crazy offers for people wanting to buy it. Right now this mine is still there. But I will say that I didn't see any material in 2023, and I didn't see any. I saw just dribbles in 2022. Nothing I would buy though. I mean, it was all low grade material that was coming out, but I didn't see any real high grade material in 2022. 2023, nothing. I mean, zero, nada. So a highly collectible and it really unique. It's one of those turquoises that if you got it, you've really got something that's really unique and really special.
So the pendant is nearly gone. There's only a couple hundred of the pendants left. If you buy the pendant, obviously it allows you to switch up and change the look of the necklace. You don't have to wear it with a pendant by any means. Incidentally, you could also wear the pendant with another type of necklace. Maybe you have just a beautiful sterling silver necklace. You love, and I love, obviously the diversity and variety that you've got in there. The sweeping curvature of the sterling silver gives that soft edge to it. Do not forget about the earrings. The earrings are available as well, perfectly proportioned, perfectly sized to go back with the necklace. We have talked a lot about these different turquoises, from Campitos to Heavenly Well Lake, to Kingman, to Sleeping Beauty, to Hubei. We've seen so many amazing styles and looks and designs. This is something that is really a true collector's piece in Jay's lineup, and it's something I've not had the opportunity to present at all in the past week. That's how rare and scarce it now is. That is why it was selected as our finale with Jay for the Tucson event, $79.98. It's affordable, it's attainable at every level because you're buying something that you will have forever. This is forever jewelry. There is an intrinsic value to genuine, beautiful gemstones like this. Obviously there is. You feel it when you wear it. You go to Tucson, you go to Sedona, you go to Scottsdale, you go out west and you see some beautiful stores and boutiques and you see pieces like this, maybe artistic pieces as well, including the pendant. And Jay, the truth of the matter is, this is why Mind Finds has been so successful on HSN for nearly 3 decades. We have been able to offer them at a significantly discounted price to what you would typically find because we are going direct.
It's just a wonderful relationship. And here again, and I'm not saying I know everybody, but I know quite a few people anyway. And I know a lot of jewelry manufacturers and a lot of designers, a lot of artists. And I don't know anybody that has all the components that we have. And our components are this, that we have the ability to go to the mine direct. We also have the ability to buy large quantities and we can store them, we can warehouse them. We're able to actually sit on the materials. We don't have to use them up right away so that we can get our money back. Of course, we want to turn, we always want to turn our money and, keep things so we can buy more, but we have that ability. So we go mine direct. We do all the designing, every bit of the designs. There's not a single design that you see on this show that in one way or another that we're not responsible for. We don't buy from designs from other people. We don't really go out and seek other designers to design for us. We have a small team that we've been together for decades, and we design everything that you see on the show. So you're not going to see this anywhere else. There's no place else that you're going to go and see this design, right? I mean, we make them just for us. And then the key thing, we are the manufacturers. So that's why I always usually when I'm in, St. Petersburg with Adam, normally when I'm on the show, you're always going to see me have live specimens, right? The raw material, because that's what makes us different is we cut everything from the natural rough. I don't buy finished goods, so I don't have to guess what it was cut from. I know what it was cut from, right? I mean, we're in touch exactly with what we're, the material that we're using. All the silversmiths, all the silver work is done in-house by us. There again, where we're different. We do cast, we do stamp, but the majority of our designs are done using silversmiths. This design right here, that pendant would be absolutely impossible to do if you don't have silversmiths. Now, could you do the earrings without silversmiths? Yes. And that's what traditionally people are doing because you're using calibrated stones. Those were handmade by silversmiths, but I could do that without silversmiths. That pendant, no way, couldn't do it at all. But the one thing, the one cog in the wheel, that if they've got all those other cogs, which most people don't, the one cog that they're missing is the ability to bring it directly to you, right to you here on the Mind Find show, right? To have that ability. And that's the thing that we have that really, really just finishes it off. And you just, nobody else has that piece of the pie. So it's, I'm really honored. I truly mean that. It humbles me that that it's been 29 years. It really is. I mean, it just makes me feel so good. Here at the show, I've run into quite a few people that are obviously fans or viewers that love it. And what's so crazy is you run into them and they're actually wearing your design. So they're actually wearing it. Right. They didn't know that they were going to see you that day. Right. So that really makes you feel good. Right.
Well, Jay, you always make everybody feel so wonderful. Thank you so much for taking the time over these past few days to be a big part, the part of our Tucson Gem experience. Jay, when do you get to go home? Are you there for another couple days or is it done?
No, actually, tomorrow Lou and I are going to do something special. Lou's staying for a little bit while longer, but we're going to go load my plane, and we're going to do a time-lapse photography. I want you to see how much stuff that this man brought.